Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Blood Bowl 2 with what's probably going to be our last game for a little while anyway, with the Chaos Dwarves. So here are the Daring Drunkards. We've got everybody on the roster now. The Centaur is healed up. Bull Centaur, whatever the hell you want to call him. He's all healed up. I believe that was Schlosscrust, but I don't actually remember. I have to go back to my old videos and like I'm going to do that anytime soon anyway. So then who would be our reserve? Probably one of the Hobgoblins. I think having Chaos Dwarf blockers actually helped us a lot with that last game. And of course we have Powder Package, who's totally spell drawn here. But still, we can get one of these guys leveled up, that'd be great. But of course, being our last game with the Chaos Dwarf doesn't actually matter. Let's just see if we can win a game. Let's just see if we can do that. So let's go ahead and start in here. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're going to fight with Chaos Dwarves against Chaos Dwarves. This is going to be interesting. Holy shit, and they are leveled up like crazy because we have a hell of a lot of petty cash. I'm tempted to buy a wizard. We could go for the extra team reroll. We can't quite afford the Halfling Master Chef, which is too bad. The Apothecary I don't care about. I think I'm going to go for the wizard. That's almost all of our cash. But I think a wizard and then a Bloodwiser Babe. I'm totally going to spend the extra 10k because what do we care? And then that gives them 10k, I think, to spend on petty cash, which they can't do anything with. Unless they want to spend some of their own cash. But I think a wizard might be better than a reroll in some cases. Not all cases. Not a lot of cases. But some cases. Alright. We went in, and they didn't do anything. So Chaos Dwarf versus Chaos Dwarf. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what their setup's like. I mean, this is good, actually. This will teach us how to actually play a proper Chaos Dwarf team. So, of course, we're in our stadium. Of course, this is us. I should actually send the message to him. Alright, we're looking good. We're looking strong. Looking powerful. Looking fierce. Like Chaos Dwarf team should. Okay, he actually has a Minotaur. Interesting. His Bull Centaur there looks like he's taking quite a few hits. It could just be the smashed porn that's giving me that idea. Alright, well, we're not going to mistake their team for ours. They're dressed in white and blue. Kind of garish, to be honest. Okay, coin goes up. I am totally going to receive the ball. Okay, so they get to place first because they're playing defense. I'm curious what their defense is going to be. Do we have... Okay, we do have both Bull Centaurs on the field. Do we have in reserve one of the Hobgoblins who is not leveled up? That is exactly what I would have picked. So I think we're good there. I think to be safe, I think we pull everyone back. Except for the 3 we have to keep up front. And those 3 can be Hobgoblins for all I care. And then everybody else is pulled back at least by 1. We do get to move first. So that's something. And then that keeps us maybe a little safe here. So you're going to come down over here. How about we switch out the Bull Centaurs, actually, over to either side here. And, I mean, I would love a Hobgoblin to pick up. So, you know what? We're going to put a... Wait, where's my guy with guard? Where's my guy with guard? He's around here somewhere. There he is. That's the guy I want there. And then our Hobgoblin went where? He's over here now. I'll put him back here, so hopefully he receives the ball. That's the guy we want to pick it up and maybe do something with it. But otherwise, I think we're good. Get some symmetry there, and yeah. Yeah. So the Minotaur is not going to be able to do much, I hope. And guard, I hope, helps this work. Do we have actually... Yeah, there we go. Bell Plagues with block is up front. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, kickoff. What do we get? Both teams get an extra reroll. I didn't actually see what his rerolls were like. So we have 4 and he has 3. Okay. Well, I mean, I would love to just go in and just pick up the ball, and maybe that's what we should do. If we fail, though, we're fucked, right? So I think what we do is we just set up the cage first thing. And in fact, maybe set up the cage. Yeah, come in over here. Like right on the end zone. So you're there. I want you to move over one. Over two, whatever. You come over here. And we could blitz. We could blitz with the Minotaur or something, but that seems crazy. Let's not do that. Let's pick up the ball. And then see if we can get over there. Holy shit. This is why we have rerolls. This is why we have rerolls. Still concerned, though. There we go. Okay, that is dangerous there. So I'm going to move up here. Unfortunately, did not get inside the cage. Because I'm bad, apparently. I could at least... Yep, that's a problem. And he's KO'd. That's just great. Okay, I'm not going to use the apothecary for it. I didn't even realize I had an apothecary. Okay, well, alright. So the Chaos Dwarf can't pick up shit. That's going to be a problem. That is a definite problem. These Chaos Dwarf might be able to pick something up, but they got to get rid of these guys first. So let's see if it happens. We got KO'd so fast there. So fast. It's going to be a bad time is what it's going to be. Yep, there you go. Yep, let's him out of the way. That makes sense. Just really hoping that would be really bad for you. Oh, and he has guard. That's good to know. These guys are going to be pretty powerful since we got that hell of an inducement, right? I don't want to use the wizard in the first half if I don't have to, but I might have to. Okay, so obviously you got to also knock one more guy aside to be able to pick up that ball reliably, but not necessarily have to, really. Would be a good idea, too, is probably more appropriate. Okay. So interesting he went for the two bull centaurs right on the line. I'm usually tempted to do that, but having big guys dedicated to that kind of... I don't know, I guess the Minotaur is technically the big guy, right? The bull centaurs aren't technically big guys, I don't think. Okay. Didn't work out well for me there. That's a knockdown still. And then, of course, you can go ahead and bash... Ooh, that's good. Good. Burn with some rerolls. And loner means he doesn't get attacked, so that's good. Which means you just knock him down. And we got a turnover. Okay. That wasn't so bad, actually. That wasn't so bad. Now, we just need to knock some guys aside and we can actually do this. Do you want to blitz? Doesn't seem like a great idea. I would love to pick up the ball, but I don't have anybody to pick up the ball with, to be honest. Could do it with a Chaos Dwarf, but an Agility 2 is not great. That means we need to roll a 4 better, I think, in order to pick up a ball. Doesn't sound like a great plan. I think just standing up for now is good. And then you can, yeah, you can attack this guy, which is good. Yeah, push him over that way and definitely follow. You want to put pressure on this team right here. We could blitz with you. That's not too bad, actually. But what I want to do is come in here, up here, and then hit you there. And that still works. Basically, when I want to stay next to the ball. And that's okay. I want to push you away from it. I want to stay exactly where I am. And then I kind of want to, like, walk onto the ball. But I don't want to do that yet. Okay, so you go ahead and stand up. We've already blitzed, so that's been our big action right there. 1 die on you, 2 die on you, huh? Oh, I picked you up. Right, you can't do anything there. Yeah, 2 die. That's not very good. It's going to be 2 red die on pretty much everybody here. Until I get rid of him, I think. So let's try doing this. Alright, a push. I'll do it. Push you back that way, I guess. And then I think we want to follow you. And that might help you get a tackle here. Not a very good tackle. How about you over here? Not a very good one either. There we go. That's the tackle I wanted. That's not bad. That's not bad. You go that way, but you need to stay where you are. Okay. Still only get 1 die. That kind of makes sense. You're going to get still 2 for any of these guys? Yeah, that makes sense, because you're in a different spot. So you can come up here, I think. I realize I have only 20 seconds. I'm going to take the 1 die. That was risky, but might have been worth it. Definitely follow. No armor break, but I'll take what I can get. And then we're going to move on to the ball. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Skip it. Bounced right off of his hands, which I expected. Didn't want it really to be next to him, though. I was kind of hoping it'd fly backwards. But that's okay. Any progress of the ball is technically good progress. And it is technically moving down the field. Okay, that's going to hurt. That is definitely going to hurt. Block or not, he's still down. Still no armor break, though. Considering that the hobgoblins have shit for armor, not too bad. Okay, it's also going to hurt. Okay, again, not too bad. I mean, our AV is 9, so the chance of armor break there was pretty low, but you never know. You never know. We're kind of spread out on this left side. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. He could probably pick up this ball pretty easily. The trouble is he wouldn't be able to take it down the field, not with anybody he has there. Moving a Minotaur in is probably a good idea, because the Minotaur could theoretically pick up the ball. He's trying to get some die on maybe this guy. Getting him alone is not a bad idea at all. Let's see what he does. Alright, yeah, move some Chaos Dwarves around. That makes sense. Boop. Come on, go ahead and boop. Yep, it was just a boop. That was actually the gentlest tackle I've ever seen. It's like the Chaos Dwarves are going, come on, man, we're buds. We're buds, right? Just tell me you want to knock me over there. It's fine. I'll move a square, but no big deal. No big deal. Okay. So, I think he just basically tried to shore up his position. That kind of worked. Alright, we need to stand up and get these guys doing something. I don't know what. So, you go ahead and stand up. Blitzing here seems silly, so I'm not going to do it. If you want to knock this guy back, knock this guy back? Still only 1 die on him, huh? Oh, because of this guy here. Yeah, I think we've only got 1 die on pretty much everyone. Unless we move over here and... No, blitzing here is stupid. Don't do it. If he's by himself, though... Do something to maybe shore up this guy. Got 2 red die on this guy. 2 red die on pretty much everybody. We're in a bad spot, for sure. 1 die, 1 die, 1 die. Yeah, I think we need to take... We either take the 1 die or do something here. Moving through here is dangerous, especially... I mean, agility 3 is possible, but... I'm kind of stymied for choices here. We don't have a lot of good ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blitz. If I need to blitz this guy. If I'm going to blitz anybody. It's only 1 die, but I think... Nope. Okay, I totally didn't even realize he was next to him. I am definitely going to reroll that, because I'm dumb. And so that's a waste of a reroll. I was really hoping his agility would make that work. Oh man, that's bad too. Both down, both on hobgoblins, but such a waste. Such a waste. Hoping for at least an injury, but that was just bad all around. That was just bad play on my part. Alright, so he's going to be able to pick up the ball. It's going to happen. There's a couple of different ways it can happen. He's lined up a couple of different ways here. So basically all he needs to do is knock me aside, and then that frees up the ball for placement. And so yeah, he just does a couple of cascading punches here. Actually kind of surprised that worked, but he did have block on that Chaos Dwarf blocker, which makes sense. And Centaur doesn't have block. And then he's going to be able to get 2 die on pretty much everybody now. That's basically what I was looking for, is an opening. That's pretty nice. I totally didn't realize he had the claws. Oh, because... Right, he's Chaos Dwarf. Okay, so yeah, he's going to be able to cascade this. He's going to be able to punch him that way. And then he's going to be able to 2-guy it here and punch him that way. And he just needs to push him, really. Either way really will work. And then this frees up the ball for him. He doesn't have to pick it up now, but I don't think he can, actually. He might be able to get a Minotaur over there, but that's risky. A Centaur might be better, but he can wait till next turn. He doesn't need to do anything for it this turn. That's what I was trying to do, is get it opening there, and, well, you know, these things happen. Okay, Minotaur got Wild Animal. That's good news for us. That's why I hate Minotaurs. I mean, the big guys are useful, don't get me wrong, but I really don't like that they can basically just ignore you. Alright, sure. Push my Minotaur around. Kind of knock him down a little bit. Blitzing with the Minotaur is not a great idea. Or not, sorry, my Centaur. Boy, I can actually, you know, tell a species. I'm sorry. Don't mean to be a dick. Okay, so we need to recover here. How do we do that? Getting next to the ball would be good. Are you sure we can do that? I don't know. We should at least stand this guy up. We should at least stand up the guys that fell down, right? At the very least. So, unless we want to charge in with our Centaur here, charging with our Centaur might not do anything. I can charge, like, blitzing this would be bad, though. Like, pretty much all around. This at least gets us a die. So, that's what I'm going to do. Holy smokes, that's just really bad. That's what I get. That's what I get. Nope, we're down. We're out. So he's going to be able to pick up the ball. Yep. I mean, that happens. You go for a die roll like that, and you risk being able to do a failure pretty much every time. So we're going to be in a bad way. I didn't even pick up everybody up. So he's going to be able to freely walk around and do whatever he likes over here. And if that includes pushing our guy off the field... see, I would have gone for the push there, but he decided not to use the blitz. And he has the claws anyway. So the KO totally worked. I am not going to do that. Well... Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I don't want to have one less guy on the field. We're already down a guy. Prefer not to be down another one. Now, this could still hurt. Yep, armor break. Hopefully just a stun, because he does have thick skull. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you should be able to pick up the ball now with pretty much anybody. The Centaur is down, so you can just walk a Hobgoblin right over to it. Let's get to a really bad roll here, but pretty much anything will work. Yeah, he wants to gang up on this Hobgoblin, which sure, why not? Go for it. But yeah, chances are he's gonna move a Hobgoblin into place to pick up that ball. Because I didn't stand up my Centaur. So he's guarding the Centaur, which makes sense. Now, if we're lucky, he's not going to be able to pick up the ball with the Hobgoblin like we had a problem with. Because the ball might be greased. But it was not greased, and he's able to get away. Okay, so... There's a good push, too. Not even a push, a full-on tackle. And with Frenzy, though the Frenzy is wasted. And then tackle him. Both down works out well, I think. Yeah, there you go. Still happens the same way, and sure enough, he's stunned, because Nuffle hates this game. It happens. It happens. Can we get over here? That's a very good question. I don't know if we can. We might be able to do it with a Dwarf, maybe, but it seems unlikely. I could maybe... No, there's no way the Hobgoblin's going to make it over there. There's a Dwarf over here that's technically free, but he doesn't have the movement allowance for it. If he was up, maybe. So I think what I gotta do is we stand everybody up. If we can manage to knock some people away... The thing is, everybody's on their back right now, so we can't do much. I can blitz and try to get over there. It's going through a hell of a tackle zone, though. I don't like the idea. So I'm going to pick up everybody else first. And I think we have to try it. Or what we could do is burn the wizard. It's not a fantastic notion, but it's better than just, it's better than the dodge, right? Maybe. Maybe. This blitz is going to be bad too. Yeah, I think we're just in a bad spot. I could try blitzing here, but there's a good chance we burn our last reroll. And on turn 5, that's not the best move ever. Because that's a dodge. That's a dodge. And then we tackle. It's a hell of a move. I don't like doing it. So I'm going to use the wizard here. And I think a lightning bolt would be our best chance here. Did not injure him, but I'm kind of okay with that. So the ball bounces away. He gets pulled off the field, which is great. But that is unfortunately the last turn of ours. He's going to be able to pick up the ball again really easily with somebody else. Because our Hobgoblin wasn't able to get in a good spot. Yeah, so he's going to be pushed off the field, I think, right? Yep, and then he gets kicked. That's a problem. But I wasn't able to get him out of there, so couldn't really do much about that. Yeah, we're another player down. So we used our Apothecary at the right time, I think. Oh, that is great for us. Okay. Yeah, burn those rerolls. That's only a push. That's not so bad. He's pushing him over there so we can chain push, probably. He's probably push again with that guy, I would expect. Alright, that's going to be bad for us, too. Yeah, we're not going to be able to pick up the ball, unfortunately. No, I just botched that first part of this half, and that's been pretty much it. Another knockdown for our Bull Centaur. Ooh, and an armor break, too. Was not expecting that. He's even stunned. I've never seen the stun animation on a Bull Centaur before. He's going to go join up and help him with the Chaos Dwarf. He's going to at least say hello to the Chaos Dwarf and stop him from doing anything. There goes that attack, which we were expecting. Oh, that's actually great for us. That's actually just really surprising, really, is what it comes down to. That is enormously surprising. Okay, that's good. That's something. I'll take it. What I would love is to pick the ball, but I don't think that's really going to be our focus today. What I think we're going to do instead is stand you up. Stand you up. I mean, unfortunately, it's a lot of just standing people up. Fortunately, this guy can move over one. I think you absolutely should do that. So you're a little bit away from the end of the field there. Stand you up. Who are we going to blitz with? I think nobody. Now, theoretically, he's in a spot where he could dodge, but it's probably not a good idea. He could dodge around, but with agility 3, I don't think that's enough. To do it, 50% chance, and then a really good chance, but no, I don't like it. I don't like it. So what we're going to do is we're going to tackle this guy. Yeah, okay. Push is good. Push him. Sure, push him over that way. But stay where you are, or follow? No, follow him. Okay. And you're gonna tackle this guy. There we go. That's what I wanted. Push him that way, but stay where you are. Kind of shore up our defense a little bit over there. It's not very much, though, I gotta admit. It's one die. I don't like it, but I think we have to try to get some kind of reprieve. A push I will take. In fact, be next to the other Chaos Dwarf. It's not a lot, but it's maybe something. And that's pretty much it. That's all we can do. Alright, this guy can get the ball. That's unfortunate. I don't know what I can do to prevent that, though. Well, he could theoretically get the ball. Picking up the ball with a Chaos Dwarf, not the best idea. Not an armor break, thank goodness. An armor break on a push would be pretty fucking unlikely, right? Okay, he's definitely marking that player, though. Alright, push me around, sure. Pushing me into another mark. At least our Centaur will be able to get up again. Wild Animal, please do not proc. Alright, so you get pushed. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Sorry about Plagues. Your block did not help you. Sometimes, you know, you just don't get the die you want. Okay, interesting blitz. You can totally do it, though, and knock me off the side of the field. That's exactly what he's going for. Yep. And that's another player down. We are down a hell of a lot of players, unfortunately. So now we can move... Who can you move to pick up the ball? Nobody yet? Oh, there we go. Okay, sure, Bull Centaur. That actually makes a lot of sense. Because that's a lot of movement speed right there. And I think he's virtually untouchable. I don't think we can get any of our guys over that way. I could maybe try to dodge with this guy to get over here. A 50% dodge chance to hit this guy. I mean, it's possible. It's possible, but it's not very likely. Even if I tackle you, it'd still matter to this guy here. Yeah, it's not a great move for us. Though I don't know what else we have in terms of options. It's 2 red die, 2 red die. If I stand you up, because blitzing seems unlikely at this point. Come in over here, maybe? That's a going for it roll. Be coming over here, I think. If we're going to do anything. That maybe gives us a die. That gives us 2 die right there. Okay, that's good. That's something. Go that way. But stay where you are. Theoretically, that'll help us. Yeah, that gets us 1 die. That's not a lot. We're going to do a 1 die push. I'd rather do it with this guy and just use our reroll for it. So we have the blitz. So let's go. So going for a roll 2, which is dangerous as all hell. That was super dangerous, and it was only a push. I'm going to reroll. It's the second to last turn of the half. I need to knock him down. So follow him. So he's down. Ball is away. I am not going to go pick that up because that's crazy talk. Because it's totally crazy talk. I would love to, don't get me wrong. But the last turn of the half, there's nowhere we're getting it down the rest of the way of the field. So I think we just go for the 1 die pushes now. Which isn't a whole lot, but it's maybe something. Stay where you are. And you're going to push this guy around. Yep, I knew it was going to be a push. You go that way. But again, stay where you are. And maybe that'll help here. It did. That's what I want to see. There you go. Knock down that hobgoblin. But again, stay where you are. Okay, it probably freed up a lot of his guys too, which I'm not really a fan of, but we don't have that many guys in the field to help us cover anybody. So we're just going to take what we get and hope that the next kickoff makes things a little easier on us. It's probably unlikely, though. Right, he's going to go shore up something, probably blitz on the Centaur. And then after the blitz, he can still move, because the Bull Centaur does have great movement allowance. He might be able to get away from this mess, too, or move the Minotaur over to shore up some dice. That might be a thing. One thing we could do to get the ball down the field is just try to pick it up and throw it down the field, and we don't care who catches it. That could work. I mean, talk about your Hail Marys. I mean, I did that risky going for it. Okay, so there's the blitz that we're expecting. And sure enough, Bull Centaur's down. And he's going to go pick up the ball and go as far as he can with... Oh, except it didn't work. That's why he kept his reroll. And sure enough, he got it. Okay, now the trick is, can this Bull Centaur get away for it? Really? Why are you going backwards? What did you... That doesn't make any sense. Why did he go backwards? He has 1 more turn to go. Why did that... What? I'm confused. Why did he go backwards? I don't know. That was weird. So we can definitely blitz and do this. The trouble is the dodge. Not to mention we don't have any more rerolls. So it's risky. It's definitely risky. Hitting this guy is a bad idea. Like on multiple fronts there. 2 die on this guy. I'm willing to take it with the Bull Centaur. There you go. Sure. Cascade that way. And follow, because we're going to need your strength. And then theoretically that should open some stuff up, but it did not, because these guys are super duper strong and we don't have Dauntless. Yep. I can't help you, man. You're going to have to do this. You're going to have to do it alone. Go for it. If you fail, you fail. And there we go. He totally tripped the horse. So we're done. And he gets to score, because I made some stupid plays on turn 1. Really is what it comes down to. It comes down to turn 1. I would love to say that I was just outplayed there and there was a better coach, and that's probably true. But unfortunately, no, I made some stupid moves in turn 1. And turn 2. Maybe turn 3, 4, and 5 were not exactly the best. Possibly 6, 7. Alright, we're getting knocked down all to hell. He's trying to get some injuries, get some SVP, but he's just been unlucky in that department. Alright, and I think that's all of our guys on the field right now, so you should just score. There's really no reason not to... Oh, okay, he wants to get some more die on the Chaos Dwarves. That makes sense. Got 3 die on him. That's pretty good. And that's one of the benefits of the Minotaur, I gotta say, is that sometimes you do get those wonderful 3-die rolls. Alright, so there we go. He got a score. 3 SPP. Nicely done. Alright. Behemoth. Good job. Oh, okay. We got zoomed in there over the... I want to say over the corpse. That's not exactly true. The unconscious body of his opponent. Always hilarious. Always hilarious. I would love to see some Minotaur cheerleaders would be great. Some Centaur cheerleaders would be fantastic. Cyanide, get to work on that. Oh, shit. Really? Only one of our guys woke up. So I think we're down at least one player. Where are we down? Okay, yeah, we're down one player, but then again, so is he. So we're kind of even. In terms of defense, I'm going to scatter this a little bit. Our guy with guard, there he is. I'm going to put you... Actually, there is not too bad. How about we make this a little bit interesting? How about you come over this way? I'm going to put Minotaurs on both sides of the field there. We're down a guy. No more than 2 players in the left wide zone, which is why we're going to move a guy right up here. And move him right in the middle. And see if this works, maybe? We need no more than 3 guys up front, so technically what we could do is move a guy back. And then he can only do so much to us. Yeah, that might not be bad. In fact, we trade these guys out with Hobgoblins. He does the least amount of damage to us he can, right? Because Hobgoblins are basically made to be kicked in the face. Okay. Alright, that's an interesting setup. I've never actually done this before, so we'll see how well this works. Unfortunately, none of these Hobgoblins are the ones with block, because that guy is currently knocked out, I believe. No, actually, Bell Plague's right over here. Oh, dude, I totally messed that up. I thought Bell Plagues was knocked out. Who's knocked out? Web Dread's knocked out. Okay, sorry, Web Dread. I mistook you for Bell Plagues. And sorry, Bell Plagues, I mistook you for Web Dread. You know, these things happen. Alright, so he's lining basically everyone up on that front line. Interesting. So this is probably like this is probably ideally how you want to set up your team. So I'm trying to pay attention here. Got the Chaos Dwarves basically bunched up in front. Especially around the Hobgoblins. So that's going to hurt the Hobgoblins, but who cares what they're there for. He's basically trying to respond. He's responding to my defense, basically, is what he's doing. He's kind of heavy on the left side, so I'm wondering if he's going to go down that side. Both teams lose a turn. I'm okay with that, really. It's less chance for him to score again. And here we go. So, yeah, Hobgoblins are going to get hurt. That's just going to happen. Just let it happen. It's okay. Yep, that's totally going to be a thing. Do it. Alright, so now he's got to move his guys around, and we'll see what his offense is like. Not blitzing with the Centaur, just matching him. Another hit, but it's only a push. I'll totally take it. And, alright, another good push. Then probably going to match my Centaur again. Seems to be his MO. Wild Animal's kind of hoping to proc, but didn't. 3 die, that's going to hurt. Yeah, he's going to try to push me off the field. Oh, with Frenzy, he might actually be able to do it. When, especially with an armor break. Whoa! Shock Clasp is down! Holy shit, and gets hit for no good measure. Oh, dude, not even respecting the body. Oh, Shock Clasp. It's been fun, man, but you're dead now. I'm sorry, man, but this is how it happens. This is how it happens. It's alright. It's our last game with these guys anyway, but it's still funny as hell. Okay, well, rip. It's been fun, Shot Class, but, you know, these things happen. Alright, please just drop the ball. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that. Now, he doesn't really need to worry, I don't think, because basically he's already won the game. Chances of me getting down there are slim, but not impossible. So, what do we do to shore this up? I kind of want to beat up one of these bull centaurs, and I think this guy might be the most vulnerable. So if you really want to do that, first of all, stand these guys up. They're not going to be able to do anything anyway except be fodder. So let's let them be fodder. Can you come over here? You can come over here. That's not a great move for us, though. I think instead what I want is you to come over this side. We're going to kind of surround the bull centaur and then tackle him with the other bull centaur. I think that might be the best thing. We can knock the bull centaur off the field. I would love it. That is not going to do it, because he has block and I don't. So I think just pushing him is fine. Push him back that way, but stay where you are. That keeps him in theoretical tripping range anyway. Alright, so that's not really going to work. Can we... Yeah, blitzing with that's not going to work. How about you come over here? And then you come over here. And theoretically that, I want to say, contains your tackle zone. That's totally not how it works, but... Yeah, and then you come over here, and you tackle this guy. 2 die. That's something. I'll take it. Move up that way. Stay where you are. And you can tackle this guy with 2 die, right? Yes, you can. Nice. You're going to follow, right? Yeah, you should probably follow. Okay, so theoretically this is now open for us to do something later, and that's all we got. Oh, wait, we have this guy. With this guy. I'm going to move you up here. It's risky. It's a going for it. Not to mention they just knock us down anyway. No, I think over here might be better. Just so we have at least some backup. Yeah. It's still going for it, so it's still risky. We made it, though. Rolled a 3, only needed a 2. We're good. Okay, interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to score. I just don't know if it's going to be possible. Alright, so he gets to freely move around and shore up some attack die here. I'm really hoping that ball is just recent and never gets picked up. Losing 0-1, I can handle. Losing 0-2, it hurts a little bit deep down in my soul. Oh, thank you. All right. Burn those rerolls. Burn those rerolls. That's what I like to see. All right. I'm kind of surprised he still had 2 die on him, but I suppose the strength's kind of nullified here. That's the kind of stuff I like to see. Oh, he has block. Oh, right. Because he's a Chaos Dwarf. Duh. What am I thinking? Okay, Minotaur's going to come in. Wild animal, come on. Oh, man. So close. It's so far away. Alright, that's going to hurt. Oh, no, it's only a push. It's only a push. Not too bad. That's a little bad, though. But not as bad as it could have been. That's a great turnover. Knock down that guy. I would have loved an injury, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. Okay, so theoretically we have a hole. We have a hole right here if we can just push through a little bit harder. No, maybe not. We had a hole. We didn't take advantage of it when we had it. So, what can I do with you guys? I can hit you a lot. And that gets me closer to the other bull centaur. It's not a terrible idea. I'm going to do it. That was horrible. That's what that was. And he has block and I don't. So, that's better. So, yeah, you go that way. I'm absolutely going to follow that. Then I should be able to get 2 die on you. I do. And you're going to be knocked straight back, which I'm okay with. And we are going to follow that too, aren't we? I believe so. Yeah, let's do it. If I blitz you, I only get 1 die, huh? Alright. Okay, technically you're free, but you really shouldn't be. You should come over here and occupy this guy's time. It's not a lot, I'll admit, but it's something. And if we come over here, we get 2 die on this guy for a blitz, and that might be worth it. Do you want to use the blitz anywhere else? I don't see a good spot for it, so no, I don't think so. It's only a push. But I'm going to push you that way and follow you. You have to stay on the Minotaur just in case. You can't do anything, right? It's going to be a 1 die or nothing. Yeah, pretty much. This is going to be a red die and red die. Yes, that is expected. All right, let's line up then a little bit here, and maybe that'll help us. So you line up. You line up. You tackle, and that gives you 2 die. There you go. And push you down that way. And follow. Just keep knocking him diagonally. Just keep doing it. Only 1 die. Oh, right, because the centaur's right there. If he wasn't there, that would totally have been a 2 die. I'm going to take it anyway. That was dangerous, but it worked. I'm going to push you back, and I am going to follow you. Get me away from that centaur. That's all I ask. And then you, what do you want to do? You had to stay next to the minotaur. I mean, you could foul him. Not a good chance to make that work. Yeah, the referee has a good line of sight to you. It's just not going to work on you. So I think we just hang back. And unfortunately, that's pretty much his plan, to just protect the ball. I think he's given up on scoring, but shouldn't depend on that. Put way too much syrup in my mineral water. Alright, he wants to get die. So he's gonna blitz with the dwarf. Oh, with that dwarf. Okay. Well, good blitz. It's on a hobgoblin though, so kind of a waste. But I suppose it at least breaks a little bit of defense and makes that hole go away. Alright, here we go. Oh, because the minotaur has guard. Okay. Oh, alright, just smash that guy. And he's stunned. I mean, I would be stunned with that. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. Yeah, getting right up next to Centaur, maybe not my best move. I don't know. Contender for worst move at the game. Okay, here we go. Pick up. It worked this time. And he's moving down the field. Really, right next to Hobgoblin, huh? And they're going for it, too. So you got to knock that guy away. Yeah, there you go. Make it so we have to blitz to get past it. That makes sense. Actually, it's still not a guaranteed blitz, but maybe. All right, so how do we get this ball? How do we get the ball carrier to just drop it? This is still red die pretty much all across the way here. Even if that's not a good blitz. There are no good blitzes. There are no good blitzes. This Minotaur being here is a problem. Sorry, Centaur. Centaur. I can actually tell the difference. I swear I can. Yeah, we have 2 red die pretty much all the way down the field. We do have rerolls. We could make that maybe work for us. It's not necessarily the greatest plan I've ever had. Okay, what can you do? 1 die on you. 2 red die on you. Yeah, it's the red die brigade, unfortunately, because we're not in a good way. So I'll stand you up. I still need... Why is... Oh, because this guy. Right. We're just in a bad way, I think. So what I got to do is just start tackling, and hopefully something works out. That was really bad. That was, like, super bad. There we go. That at least gets me next to the ball carrier temporarily. I will follow. Now, theoretically, we should get a 2 die. That's 2 red. No, we won't get a 2 die until that Minotaur drops. And that's just not going to happen, unfortunately. So this is risky. Yep, there we go. We did get next to the ball carrier. That's something, but that's an easy push away by the dwarf. And unfortunately, well, can he get the ball through there? Oh, I'm going to blitz with the dwarf there. Yep, there you go. Yeah, he's got the better management there, and sure enough, that's going to be a KO. It's a stun. Okay, that's better, but still bad for me. Now, how can he do this? He can probably just go around the left side, right? Okay, push the hobgoblins away. That's what they're there for. We pushed around. Yep, alright, sure. Get that SPP, man. I am suffering hard here. To be fair, this is a higher level team. I mean, he has level 3 players on his team. I only have level 2s. But still, I'm playing pretty poorly tonight. Oh, wow. Multiple blocks, so it doesn't actually affect anything. There you go. That'll knock him down. And the Minotaur goes against the Chaos Dwarf. Centaur can pretty much go anywhere he likes, and then the Hobgoblin goes along the left side. He's basically got to make sure that Minotaur stays on the Centaur, though. Or that would work, too. That would work, too. Centaur is still blocked either way. Oh, interesting. That was not where I expected the ball carrier to go. Mostly because the dwarf was there, but I guess you just easily push him away. There you go. That's practically a cage. Alright, and Frenzy is a little bit of a waste there, but that means he's basically blocking these two guys from working. He did actually have a reroll left, and he used it. That's something. I would love... Yeah, that thump is so hard to deal with. And Powder Package is stunned. Alright. So, mostly it's us standing up, effectively, is what this is. Can I do anything aside from just stand up? No. No, all I can do is stand... Well, this guy can do something, maybe. But the chances of him getting past and hitting this guy for 2 red die seems like a really bad idea. Could blitz here for 1 die. That's something, maybe? At least that gets us next to the ball carrier, but that doesn't help us too much. Let's see. I could blitz here. That also gets us next to the ball carrier, but that's 2 red die. Could go there, but that's a bad dodge chance because we have shit agility. I think we just got to start standing people up. Stand up the Centaur. Stand up the Dwarf. Stand up the Hobgoblin. Okay, standing you up's not bad, I don't think. The trouble I have is who do we blitz with? Blitzing with you seems like a bad idea, but blocking your strength might be good. And then we go in hard here. And that's just a bad dodge chance is what that is. If we mess this up, and there's a good chance we will, then we're down. What about we blitz here? That's a better blitz. That's only dodging once. That's probably better, and then we're next to the ball carrier with a strong guy. Assuming we make it in the first place. It's still not a great dodge. But it's something. Yep. Expecting that. If we re-roll it, last re-roll. See if it undoes it. Nope. Nope. Too high a chance to make that happen. Yep. That was definitely a risk. Good for you to roll over. Alright, so he can just basically walk straight down the field, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He might even go for it for 1 turn, but why risk it, right? You've already won the game. And tackle the dwarf, I think, is what he's going to go for here. Yep, there we go. Yep. So this is a bad game for me. And another big, huge hit there. Mighty Blow and Claws. Tinsooth is down. It's probably going to be down for pretty much the rest of the game. Yeah, turn 16 is going to be bad for us, I think. That was actually surprising that didn't actually work out better for us, but... Oh, he's not the guy with block. Okay. Sorry, I keep confusing my guys. Alright, lots of mutual downs here. That's not actually mutual down. Yeah, Nuffle really likes that one. He thinks it's funny. Oh, when Nuffle gets amused, man. What are you going to do? Alright. That's finally a push down. It's going to happen sooner or later. Knock him down again. Man. And an injury on Umbral. Oh, that's your second injury, Umbral. If I wasn't abandoning this team at the end of it, I would totally just fire your ass. So, our best chance, and it's not even a good chance, but our best chance to stop him from scoring again would be to see if maybe we can use one of our dwarves to run over and tackle. But it's not a good idea, because... Okay, well, I mean, the Minotaur is kind of out of the way, which is something. But not as out of the way as I want him to be. No, this is bad. This is really bad. So, stand you up, because you can't do anything else. Stand you up, I guess? We could theoretically dodge away. No, that's a horrible idea. Why would you do that? What I was thinking is you come down over here, but even then we should only get next to him. Actually, can we even get next to him? Come down over here. Come down over this way. We can't even get next to him. Okay. That's what I thought. This guy can maybe do it. He needs to dodge away from the Minotaur. Dodge away from the Hobgoblin. It's not a good idea. and 2 going for it. So yeah, it's pretty bad. How about this guy? It's 2 red die and not a lot of good chances there. Yeah, look at that. That's a horrible set of dodge chances, so I'm just in a bad way. If I'm going to blitz with anybody, I should do it like toot sweet here. Oh, he already stood up. I could try tackling the Minotaur for 2 red die, but that just seems like a really bad idea. Blitzing you for 1 die doesn't sound like a great idea either. But, I mean, what do? Stand next to him? That's still a lot of dodges and a lot of going for it. Just standing next to him is a problem. And that's assuming that we get the Blessing of Nuffle, but there's no indication that's going to happen today anyway. Blitzing here, he gets his 2 die. We have 2 die in everybody here, and some of them are 2 red die. So we're going to do 2 red die and basically say screw it. I don't know, man. Then I want to do it on the Minotaur. If we're going to do it on anybody, then that maybe frees up one of our dwarves. That's just a push, which I'll take. Push you away, maybe? Sure. Follow, I guess. Right, so there's still this guy, which is a problem. I can blitz with you. Not gonna be able to blitz with anybody else, just accept it. Push you over that way. Sure, follow. 10 seconds left. Nope, already blitzed, so I can just get next to him. And we're gonna get tripped. Yep, that happened. Okay, yep, I was totally expecting that to happen. Kind of surprised we didn't get an injury on it, too. Okay, so then he runs down, and that's pretty much GG. He is, of course, going to delay, because why wouldn't you delay? Why even give me a chance for a kickoff? Doesn't make any sense. So yeah, you absolutely delay. If by some miracle I get down the field, and that's unlikely, but if by some miracle it happens, and he still wins, obviously. Oh, wow. All right. If we lucked out, we would have got an injury there, but, you know, we're not that lucky. Okay, is there any way... So I could pick you up and blitz you there. It's not a great move for me, and I can't get anybody near him, right? Yeah, he's safe. He's totally safe. Alright, that's what I expected. Just wanted to make sure that was clear. If I stand you up, I think I get 2 die on this blitz. I do. Let's do it. Pretty good. I'll take it. Go that way. And fall. Hoping for an armor break. He's been lucky enough to get armor breaks, but I am not that lucky. Stand you up. This guy has guards, so that means this is only 1 die, right? No, it's even 2 die. 2 red die against. Wow. You should stand up, and I think that's all you can do. We've already used our blitz, so I think you stand up. And you tackle here. So at least that's something, and that's pretty bad. So I can push you that way. So, I mean, he's going to score next turn, so this is basically our last chance to do anything. So, 2 red die, let's do it, I guess? Let's do it after the red die here, assuming he doesn't end in failure and horribleness. Yep, alright, just no chances of armor blocks at all here. Well, if we're going to get 2 red die, let's go for the big guns, right? Sure, what the hell. Yep. Alright. That was going to happen. It's going to happen sooner or later. We keep rolling die like that, it was going to happen. So, that was like a bunch of misplays on my part. He's going to go for a little bit of extra SPP, possibly, if he does some armor breaks, which could happen. Like that one. No, just a stun. Sorry, man, no SPP for you. And then... oh, no, just a drop. Alright, so that's been a game. I can't say it was a good game for me, but it was a good game for him. I mean, R.A.G.E totally worked out. Unfortunately, they were higher level, but I think I just made some tragic misplays in that first half, and that unfortunately did it. Of course, he's a good coach, too. I mean, look at the way he's doubling up here and tripling up on the dice. That's some good playing. I can't even be mad. I can't be mad. I mean, when you see good plays, you got to say, okay, you know, I'm not that good of a player, obviously. You are better. So when I say GG, I totally mean. I totally mean. And, you know, I might learn something. Oh, yeah, definitely go for the foul. You need the SPP, right? Survey says... I mean, if he gets called off, who cares? There's your injury. There you go. Nicely done. And then, of course, carry it home. All right. So I think we still... Do we still get a kickoff? That'd be pretty nuts. But I think we do technically get a kickoff. I like the flex. I totally forgot the Hobgoblins did that. Oh, man. Seeing Hobgoblin cheerleaders would also be kind of funny, Cyanide. Get to work on that. Though they did just get bought out, didn't they? They got bought out by somebody. Holy shit. Look at our injury team. Yep. And only not one knocked out. And only 0 knocked out on his side. Wow. 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 Alright, so yeah, we do get a kickoff. I have no... No, there's no way. I think what we do is basically we put everyone up front. No, I think we put minimum guys up front as possible. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. Otherwise, we're just getting him free hits, and why would we do that? Because I did it last time? Did it a couple of times, actually. I do frequently do that. I think our guard with... Yeah, the guy with guard is down. So, trade out one of our dwarves here. And everybody else can just stay up, and, I mean, the chance of us actually getting a good attack seems slim. So we'll just confirm this setup. If we do manage to get a touchback, and that seems pretty unlikely. If it happens... Yeah, chances of that actually happening for us are... Oh, that is a touchback. Holy shit. Shit. Unfortunately... I'm just in a bad way right now. I did not move a Hobgoblin to a good place, so I'm going to give it to this guy. Not that it really matters. Because what are the chances we're going to be able to do a one-turn? None. None at all. We can't get down that far. The only way a one-turn touchdown works with Chaos Dwarf is I believe you have to do like a cascading tackle along the front lines, which none of this is going to be able to do. And then somehow that lets you get the requisite number. But I don't think we can actually do it. So I'm not even going to tackle, because I think at this point... And we could blitz somebody. Kind of open something up, maybe? If I come around, like, here... And blitz on you, that is 2 red die. I don't love that. I just go and blitz on you... I mean, that doesn't really open anything up, huh? Doesn't. So go ahead and blitz. What the hell? Oh, man. I can't even be mad. It's just hilarious. I'm going to do it. I'm going to roll. What the hell? Alright, doesn't do anything. And you know what? We could go, like, red die on these guys. Yeah. We could try lining this up. He gets no turns on this. Actually, I didn't even realize that was the thing. So what we can do is come up here, and that maybe gets us a die. Nope, doesn't even get us a die. Right, because this guy is guard. So we get 2 red die on this guy, and we get knocked back, basically. He's going to choose the block. Okay, at least that knocked him down. That's something. Okay, there we go. Now we get a die. Being knocked down by a Hobgoblin's gotta hurt, right? Like, down deep in your core. Hoping for some SPP here, but that's basically all I'm doing. 2 die on this guy. I'm actually kind of surprised, but doesn't work out well for us because the Bull Centaur actually has block. So that's it. Game over. Hobgoblin is thunked. I'm actually kind of surprised an injury didn't happen there. With our luck with this game, and there we go. Yep. So that was a game. That was a thing that just happened. That was, like, good coaching on his part. Bad coaching on my part. We somehow got... Okay, yeah, we got 50k from that. I guess we just rolled really well. Okay, so that's the last game we're doing with the Chaos Dwarfs. We did really well last time, but unfortunately not this time. Did we get a level up there? I don't think we did, right? I think that MVP has happened before, which is the only reason why I think that maybe Right, so our guy died. And that's it. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So our next game will be with Dark Elves, I do believe. Because I believe that's... Yeah, Dark Elves is before Dwarves. So yeah, Dark Elves is going to be next. So I'll create that team off camera. Don't even worry about it. Thanks for joining me on PC Universe. That was Blood Bowl. It was Blood Bowl. It was technically Blood Bowl. We were very bloody in that particular bowl. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.